Taurus, welcome to your November 25th weekly readings. Now, I did do the general forecast for the energies of this week, but now I'm going to just jump into the zodiac sign. So if you're a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, please be sure to check it out. If this doesn't resonate with you, look for your other signs. Now, this is just for guidance for this upcoming week, especially for Tauruses, what the theme is, what energies are going to be like for you guys. And any guidance that comes through, guys. We just finished this retrograde, so oh my goodness. And then we have this new moon on Tuesday, so it's beautiful. I know there's still going to be some pressure and energies here, so we'll just see what the universe has to say in terms of guidance. And of course, this is a general reading, so it's, anything to do with you guys and really what's going to come up for you. So let's get started. Just asking for guidance. What is your next right action? What is the next right action toward Taurus this week, the week of November 25th? Okay. Nope, that's not on. I think that's all we're going to get from this deck for right now. We'll build on this. All right, guys. 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups. It looks like a big theme for you guys this week is in your emotional sphere. There might be a romantic relationship. Things got a little rocky. It's not coming out the way you perhaps had hoped. And there's parts of you, Taurus, that whether externally or internally, you're at a crossroads with making a decision in love. I know this sounds so generic, right? Love readings. But this is your focus here. What's really important for you, Taurus, is to make sure that whatever decisions you're going to make and however you're going to move forward, ground out, cut your cords, clear your energetic space, because there's a decision that has to be made. In or out, up or down, it's enough. Yes, love is important and love is great. But, I really do feel that a lot of us, we don't really have a healthy definition of love anymore. Love is not mental, emotional, physical, psychological abuse. That is not love. So perhaps you know what you need, but your needs aren't being met. These are your boundaries, but they're not, but they're being crossed. You want to move forward, but they're not sure. But there's a decision to be made here, guys. And yeah, maybe things didn't turn out exactly how you had hoped. That doesn't mean that it can't. But you have to decide what is your negotiables and what is your non-negotiables. All right, let's get a little more clarity here for Taurus. So much stress, Taurus. So much stress. What is their next right action? All right. You know what I'm seeing here, Taurus? Let's not be stubborn. I know I'm telling that to a Taurus, but hear me out. You guys, I'm not saying you guys, but like people in general, when it comes to relationships. Now, abuse aside, I am not talking about abuse. No, put that to the side. But other than that, there needs to be compromise in relationships. It is not all about one person or the other. It's not just my way or the highway. It's not, well, if you love me, then you'll be, no. My mom always told me this, and it's the truth. If the person you're with was to never change, ever, 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 and trust me, that's more than likely the case, would you still be happy with them? Could you still make a life with them? If the answer is yes, then you have a lot of hope here. If the answer is no, then we need to walk on. Because no one wants to live with somebody that's always trying to change them. And I am not preaching. I have done this. This is causing you a lot of stress. 9 of Michaels is the same as 9 of Swords. It's unnecessary stress, though. You're cycling your thoughts. Guilt, worry, what if, blah, 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 blah. But it's not solution-oriented. If you want to make whatever relationship this can be romantic, this can be familial, this can be with a child, it doesn't matter. More than likely it's romantic with the Knight of Cups here. But they're saying, look at Taurus, anything worth having, you're going to have to work at. Anything worth building, it's going to have laughter, love, sweat, and tears. That's what, the 4 of Gables to me is marriage, and so is the Knight of Water. Proposals come in. If you want anything long-lasting, if you think it's going to come easy, then get out of the game. Get out of the game, because that's not the truth. Whether you start a business, get a new job, work on losing weight, it all takes effort, it all takes sacrifice, it all takes work. Now, of course, Don't self-sacrifice, such as your values, your morals, your ethics, your sense of self. But if you're an impatient person, learn patience. If you're a stubborn person, learn to communicate. If you're introverted, learn how to connect. You know what I'm saying? Now you have your change your life card. I'm telling you right now, Taurus, this is a life lesson for you. This is a soul lesson. It doesn't matter who this person is. You're just gonna manifest another one just like it until you learn your. I don't want to sound like it's all you, Taurus. No. If you attracted this person, they're learning the exact same lesson. Okay, but this is about you needing this push. Sometimes we need to be put between a rock and a hard place in order to make the healthy changes necessary. Sometimes we have to be uncomfortable or hurt to recognize. We're not all easy learners. I know I'm not. And you have the solutions card on top of it. If you really want this beautiful relationship, healthy or otherwise, whether it's with this person or another one, you're going to have to embrace the healthy and loving changes within yourself that are necessary. Perhaps this is a toxic person, so that healthy change would be to self-respect, know your self-worth, self-love. If this is a healthy partner and you're struggling with changes in yourself, this would be learning to grow, learning to evolve, learning to balance, be objective. The solutions card is about forgiveness. It's about looking at your situation objectively from both parties. Again, abuse I am not talking about that. If there's any mental, emotional, psychological, or physical abuse, no. We all have soul contracts, but soul contracts become null and void when there's abuse. Or really, harsh narcissistic tendencies, because that's also abuse. But outside of that, nobody's perfect. We have baggage. Now you have to decide if marriage and children or a home or traveling the world or your life partner, whatever that is, that's going to take work. It is not always going to be roses, and it's not always going to be your way. It's two people who have to bring 100% both together to the table, not 50-50, 100-100. Sometimes one person gives more, another person gives more. It's a give and take. I'm going to pull a love card because yours seems to be evolving around romance. Let's see. Give your relationship a chance. Come on, guys. Give your relationship a chance here. I sound so generic. It's about working. Look what it says. Work on your partnership. That's what this is. And that's what it takes. I don't care if it's a friendship, a romantic relationship with your children, with your parents. Relationships take work, guys. I know. We can have a gap session just talking about that and all the stories and things I've been through. But it takes work, Taurus. Grass is not greener, I guarantee you. Unless it's abuse, again, that aside, it's not. I love that song. Grass is not greener over there. It's green where you water it, where you nurture it, where you feed it. There's going to be days you are so in love, and there's going to be days you can't stand their face. It's just how it goes, you're going to feel so in love, and some days you're just going to be like, I don't feel anything. That's the fluctuation. That's life. That's human. This is humanity here. It's a beautiful week, Taurus. There's a lot of healing and positive change to be had. Now, we went through Mercury retrograde for 3 weeks, so there's been a lot of fighting, miscommunication, you and everybody else. Now is the time to heal. Stop overthinking things, Taurus. If you want this, work at it. Regardless, there's a lesson here, and when it comes to soul lessons, we don't get out of it. When it comes to soul lessons, you gotta learn it. It'll keep playing until I get it, But if there is, abuse aside, there is a lot of success, a lot of opportunity for success with this relationship. But it will take forgiveness, patience, self-control, objectivity, self-love, compassion, kindness, and emotional maturity and healthy communication. And if any of those things you're lacking at, which of course we all in some way, then you know where to start your work. Okay? I hope this serves you, Taurus. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week for your readings.